when you think about these problems are meant to trip you up. You're gonna do some not so mathematical way, and they're gonna have answers that try to trick you up and try to get you to click the wrong answer. So we have to think about it very mathematically. So the absolute value of x minus 2 can be dependent on what x is, if it's negative or positive. In this case, it's going to be negative because x has to be smaller than 2. So this it can't be 2, and if it was 2, then it'd be 0. So if the only number that could be the only number behind that would be x minus 2, and that's already negative. So how do we work with negative absolute values, and how do we simplify that? So the absolute value of x minus 2 is equal to, if it's negative, then it'd be equal to negative x plus 2, because you multiply by a negative. And since negative 2 plus, we already have the equation. We have the equation. So we already have negative x plus 2 is equal to p. And we know what x is. X is equal to 2 minus p. And we can substitute this back into the first equation, the equation that we need to find out. What is x? So 2 minus p minus p. What is that? 2 minus 2p. And there you have your answer. You just solve a system of equations. But the main thing from this lesson is you have to know how to simplify absolute values. So do you have C easily?